Hard to Handle, Otis Redding. If you want on your debut album to have one cover, this takes some beating. It's absolutely fantastic. If you start with the intro, this is a really good example of if you want to explain to someone what major and minor means, what major and minor does, or whatever, because you get this initial line, put that on the 7th fret on the B, 2, E flat, which is that one, which is 6 in A, 7th, 9th. Right, so you'd imagine when that's coming down, it's going to go, right? But you can hear that's not right. So what happens is they play, it's got far more edge, you can hear that straight away. So instead of going, we play 7 and 5. Right, now when the verse starts, it's very kind of funky. Now if you've got two guitars, I would suggest the one's going to very Stonesy and the other one in the 7th position. I think this is what Rich Robinson plays. After the first verse, it's slightly different. Now, if you're playing this in a band situation, this is the one where everyone will play different things and everyone looks at each other and goes, what? So what happens is F sharp, right, D. But it only does that after the first verse. So we play a D5, an E, A, E, B. Then we're right back into it. This time, third verse. Okay? After the third verse, when we get this, you get that screaming solo, which I believe was played by Brendan O'Brien, the famous producer. Right? I love this solo, and I love it as much for what he doesn't play and the variations between one, like, you know, or so that how you want, you can bend it or fret. Right? It also doesn't come in, if you like, on the beat. 2, 3, 4. It comes in on. Right? So it comes in like a quarter beat before. If you think of a scale, you know, if you're thinking in terms of, you know, we're playing in B 5-minute scale, right? If you think of B Dorian, don't let us get too technical because it's a, you know, it's a greasy rock and roll song. There's B Dorian, right? So let's take this note, it's an A flat, and we'll start on it. Quarter beat early. There's 3 picks in that, so yeah, that's our phrase. So we've got the bend of the A flat. We've got this flat 5. You get the first phrase, right? Lovely, sleazy. And then off the E note, major minor. It's part 1. Just go right down to here. So you've got almost the same lick, but slightly down. And I think that's just a sort of in the pocket lick. You know, you could go or whatever you want, but what play? Right? Back up again to here for part 3. So this time we're bending that A flat note again. Right? And we go major minor if you like again, because we play a 9th. So right? So that line really slowly is we bend A flat, down to F sharp, push the 10th fret, the A. There's not much time to get up. Then B and C sharp. And this time I'm going up to the B. So we're kind of contrasting the. That's part 3, right? Part 4 is this. It's not a bad thing to always end a solo on one high screaming note, right? And this does that absolutely in fine style. So we've got this sort of police siren, that lick. So we're bending the E, haven't got much time to shake it. And we contrast it again, so we're playing at an E up to F sharp, and we're playing it against a high A. There's a D note, and then we end on a. Because baby, I'm sure hard to handle. Yes indeed.